Thank you, Bill. In September this year, 40 young Victorians came together at the Sustainability Youth Forum to help shape the future of our social and ecological environment. This forum was set up by the Environment Institute's Students and Young Professionals Committee after identifying the need to provide an event where young people could meet and develop a shared vision outside the straight constraints of their work and educational environments. Motivating these young people to participate was the realisation that they themselves will be the decision makers in the near future, and that future will be a time of climate reckoning. Dr. Paul Sinclair of the Australian Conservation Foundation gave an inspiring keynote address focusing on the importance of connections as a tool to achieve positive change for a healthy and sustainable environment. The forum then focused on 4 hot topics: water, waste, climate change and social sustainability. An expert panel with representatives from industry, government, community and academia were on hand to help stimulate the debate, and the forum resulted in 4 position papers bound in this booklet. The key message to come out of the forum was the need for a long-term vision that gives priority to the environment and allows and encourages adaptability and flexibility. This recognises the role of government as the primary change agent. More specifically, the water position paper calls for the introduction of a labelling scheme focusing on embodied water. The scheme aims to create an attitudinal shift towards the true value of water, resulting in greater conservation by informed consumers. The climate change position paper calls for greenhouse mitigation measures based on scientifically proven limits and the introduction of stronger standards for emissions intensity, which are critical to motivate the reforms of both industrial operations and individual choice. The waste position paper calls for a waste star labelling scheme, similar to the energy rating schemes currently utilised for white goods. This would include the input of various resources, transport and disposal for all stages of product lifecycle. And the social sustainability paper recognises the invaluable role of volunteering in our society and seeks incentives to encourage more volunteer work. This will be achieved by the government reducing taxes for volunteers, where organisations log their volunteer hours and send them to the ATO, enabling volunteers to claim a tax deduction. Now, we have some of the delegates who put together these position papers here tonight. If they would care to stand up and just show us who you are, guys. And as an aside, I can honestly say I've never been in a room with more energy in it.
Yeah,
they astounded me. You know you've got a good event when you think, I'm not qualified to be here.
Yeah.
Minister Garrett, on behalf of the Sustainability Youth Forum, we commend these papers to you as a representation of how our future decision makers believe a sustainable future can be achieved. We ask that your department considers and evaluates the feasibility of the strategies outlined within the papers. We ask for a written response from the department following your department's assessment.
No pressure.
And we further ask that your department and the federal government more broadly opens up the community consultation process to students and young professionals. We ask this of you because it is our future that is being decided, and we want to be a part of deciding that future. Thank you very much.